I'd like to welcome everyone. My name is Dave Williams, and I'm the father of the bride. It's a pleasure to be in front of you today celebrating the wedding of two very special people, Nikki and Matt. Let me start by saying how proud I am of my daughter, Nikki. You look fantastic. Spectacular young woman, caring, warm, special. She has always done the right thing her whole life. I remember the story one time, my dad's wife, Linda, she was probably 15, 16, and it was Christmas time, and we're all around the table, just the adults, and the adults were talking about, just how tough 15 and 16-year-olds were. And I put my 2 cents in, and they like slapped me, like, you don't count. She's perfect. Are you kidding me? So that's kind of how Nikki's been her whole life. We thank the two of you for the work you put in today. I need to thank the guy next to me to my left, Rick Lafferty, for being the other father. Nikki and now Matt. I couldn't have asked for anything more. To Leslie for raising Nikki into the beautiful person she is. And to my wife Susan for making the blended family we have easy and work so well. I mean, I don't know if everybody knows the full dynamic here, but I mean, it works very, very well. I mean, so I appreciate all that. Devin or Dylan coming home one time, and there was a picture, and there were of the family they were supposed to draw, and there were 4 kids and a dog. We don't have a dog, and I don't have 4 kids. And she goes, that's Sadie, which was Leslie and Rick's dog, and Brittany was the 4th kid. They didn't know any better. So that's what a blended family is all about. All right, I'm done with Nikki now. Now I'm going to move on to Matt. I got a few stories here and there to tell about him, but I think Nikki did said in their vows that they've been together for her whole life. Well, I didn't know about a lot of that. About it, half her life, you know how old she was, right? 15. So nobody told me about that, but you don't always tell that. Another story about Matt was he used to try and go on vacation with us. and I can remember Candy Ross saying to Matt, she's from South Africa, Matt, you can't hang with the Williams boys. They're seasoned. Matt, I want to welcome you to the family and Team Williams. You're a great addition. And I think it's my duty to offer you just a little bit of advice. Pick your battles wisely, because 9 times out of 10, she's going to be right. He's next.
Well, I'm Rick Lafferty. I'm Nikki's stepdad. I'm married to Leslie, her beautiful mother. I first want to say what a privilege it is to walk down the aisle with Dave, and how much I appreciate this opportunity to say just a few words. I'm the big winner here. Trust me. Before I start, I want to speak for Nikki's mom and for myself and tell Nikki she is the most beautiful bride in the world. To say the least, we are extremely proud of you. And before I continue, I want to to welcome Matt to the family. We've had a father-son relationship for some 15 years. And I'm proud to say it's official. I can call him my son. I always said the man that married Nikki would be the luckiest man in the world. And Matt, you are the luckiest man. You got the prize. And the responsibility. You now have to take care of our girl. And if you get off course, you got him and I to do. This is a responsibility that I'm very confident you will handle graciously. Simply put, Nikki deserves nothing but the best, and I'm counting on it. Today's the culmination of a modern-day fairy tale. 15 years of highs and lows. It's obvious that you are each other's one and only. That you love each other very much. So, Nick, I want to thank you and your mother and your father for allowing me and Susan to be a part of your life. This is proof that extended families can work. You, my dear, are the centerpiece that bonds this large assemblage together. It's a testament to you that your father is one of my best friends. It's a testament to you that I know and love your dad, Susan, Devin, and Devin. And I say that honestly. It's a testament to you that I know and respect Danny and Kathy, Denny and Debbie, Grammy Sammy, Papa Denton, Linda, and everybody else that's in this relationship. It's a testament to you that we share holidays together and special events together. It's just how an extended family is supposed to work. Dave, I think we got it right, buddy. A couple more things. I'm going to run over my 3 minutes. So nobody's counting. Okay. It's living proof that extended families become one big happy family. So, Dave and Donna, Davey, Amy, Allison, Trevor, all your relatives, welcome aboard. Okay. There are endless memories that I have. They're all very special regarding our little girl here. They started when she was 3 years old. We learned how to ride bikes together. I remember her first plane ride, her first tubing up in Uncle Jim's cabin. The day you started school, soccer at every level. All the vacations, whether it was cruises, houseboat trips, or Disneyland. Your high school years, the day we dropped you off at the dorm to Chico. What a memory. Go Chico. And your quest to become a teacher. Let me tell you, she's a damn good teacher. So, the fondest memories, though, Nick, every year, when it was time to get a card or a gift, hers were always, and I don't mean to say this is nothing against everybody else that I don't love. Her cards were always the thoughtful ones. Her gifts were always the ones that were made with pictures and mugs with writings on them. She always made the extra effort to acknowledge the stepdad. So, she asked me Father's Day if I would participate in the wedding. That was the crown jewel. That was the best gift ever. So thank you, my dear. Thank you. So about marriage. You've always confronted your challenges and setbacks with dignity and grace, my dear. You've been humble with your successes. You're now starting a new phase of life. You will need to balance 2 careers, finances, marriage, parenting, and everything in between. And you will do great, but always know you've got 4 parents that will always be there. So in the spirit of family and friends, I would like to tell a quick little story and acknowledge a few that adored Nikki and Matt, but could not be here for this very joyous occasion. When Nikki and Brittany were little girls, every now and then a thunder and lightning storm would blow through Danville. And Papa Jim would say, it's just the angels, it's just the angels roller skating in heaven. Today, our angels will be tapping their feet, high-fiving, sipping some cocktails, and hopefully dancing. They will be celebrating with us. So before we raise our glasses and toast these beautiful newlyweds, I would like to acknowledge our angels. First, the big guy that is
I'm not dead yet.
That was great. The Williams always come out on top. The big guy that's organizing all the festivities up there, he loved Nikki. And he was Dave's very best friend, the late, great Ron Dowd. Next, Matt's grandmother. Loved Nikki and Matt as a young couple. She was feisty, Grandma Sandwich. Next, the kindest, most gentle man I've ever met, Papa Russ's brother, Nikki's Uncle Rich. Next, a young man I never met. He adored Nikki as his little niece. Leslie's brother, Nikki's Uncle Gary. The best friend and my best friend, my father. He loved my family unconditionally. Nikki's Papa Jim. My very private, very courageous mother, Nana Holy. And lastly, another one of those step-parents. The guy that coined Nikki's nickname, Nicodemus. My stepdad, Papa Kenny. So Dave, it's all yours, buddy.
Missing one we're missing. My stepfather, Don Aaron, he's passed. One birthday, December 7th is Nikki's birthday, and Pearl Harbor is December 7th. And on Mount Diablo, there's a light, and it's white all the time. And on December 7th, it's red. And we were standing there one day, and he said, Nikki, that's for you. It's your birthday today. Not Pearl Harbor. All right, well, we had enough of this. It gives me great pleasure to propose a toast to the happy couple. We need something. We need something. That's not, you grab anything. Yeah, anything. Give me these 2 waters. Yeah, okay. Here's to the past for all that you've learned. Here's to the present for all that you shared. Here's to the future for all that you look forward to together. To Nikki and Matt, may your love be modern enough to survive the times and old-fashioned enough to last forever. To Nikki and Matt.